This is Ryan McReynolds, one of the Republican candidates for state representative in the 94th District, and I want to talk about something important. Okay, this morning I was reading about an article, and it kind of reminded me of some of the other stuff I've read. You know, I've been hearing for several years now about, children setting up lemonade stands and having authorities like police or somebody like that shut them down because they didn't have permits. You know, when I was a kid, any kids that wanted to set up lemonade stands or anything like that didn't have to have permits. They didn't have to worry about police shutting them down or anything like that, you know. I mean, when I was a kid, I never even would have thought that something like this would happen to any kids trying to do something like this. But what happened? Anyways, there was an article that I read this morning, only it didn't relate to the lemonade stand. Rather, it was related to a hot dog stand that a 13-year-old in Holland, Michigan set up. Why did he set it up? Well, both of his parents are disabled. His mom's got epilepsy, his dad has multiple sclerosis, and they both live on disability income. And so he wanted to earn money so that he could go to college, and he also wanted to earn money to be able to help support himself and his parents. I mean, he's 13 years old. I mean, at this point, his parents have gone to City Hall in Holland and all that because they figured that maybe, just maybe, they might need permits and all that. I mean, I'm guessing maybe they heard the horror stories about what's happening. I don't know. What I do know is that, they went to City Hall, and City Hall told them that, well, he wasn't going to have a permit or anything, that he was fine setting it up where he set it up at. Lo and behold, he sets it up, but before he can even make a sale, here it is. He's got a card from some enforcement official or whatever telling him he has to shut it down. And now, considering all these different food restrictions I have and all that, I'm not one to go for eating hot dogs, okay? Because, I can't have stuff containing gluten or dairy products, and anybody who knows about gluten knows that it's in all sorts of food items, and so, of course, I have to, go to places like Myers or Kroger or a health food store or something like that to find gluten-free food items, right? But there's people out there that are, in fact, of course, able to consume that stuff, and some of them like to be able to pick up a hot dog from a hot dog stand. And I'm sure some of the people walking in the street that would have liked to pick up one would have liked to have bought one from that kid, but oh no, he can't sell it because of, certain codes that say he can't do that. I mean, come on, this is a 13-year-old kid we're talking about here. And what's up, there's all these different businesses that are able to get certain breaks all because of certain deals they're able to cut with the officials. And so, of course, the boy's parents are going to petition to get the code changed. Well, guess what? If I get elected state representative, I will be fighting for legislation to make sure that police officers and other code enforcement officials don't start shutting down kids setting up lemonade stands and hot dog stands and things like that. I mean, when I was a kid, this didn't happen to kids, that would set up stuff like that. But now, they get shut down just like that in all sorts of places. What is happening here? What is happening here? This is not right. Vote for me, and I will fight to make sure that children in this state don't have to deal with this kind of stuff, and that they're able to operate their lemonade stands, or whatever kinds of stands they're operating, without fear of getting shut down by police or other code enforcement officials. Thank you for watching, and God bless.